Hey, what is going on, guys? Looney here. In this episode, we're going ahead and teleporting them to a specific location when they join the server. So let's create a new package called utils. Now let's call it locations. So inside of here, we will have a private core because that's our main class. We'll do a public locations constructor. This will be this right here. What we're actually doing is called dependency injection. A lot of people don't know it. It's really simple to do, and once everything's registered, we just simply need to do new locations and this. Otherwise, the core inside of here will actually be null. So let's create a private static location, and this will be called spawn. Now this will be equal to null to begin with until we initialize the variable. So let's quickly import this, and I've just realized this needs to be static as we're using this class as basically an API. So if spawn is equal to null, which means that it hasn't been initialized, then this is where we would set it up. Obviously if it's not null, it will just entirely ignore this, and then it will just return the variable. So world is equal to bucket.getWorld, and then this is where we use the dependency injection of the core.getConfig.getString, and this string is called locations.spawn.world. And I've already done this before, as I've said, as I've already got my stuff in here. So yeah, sorry about that. So let's do a double x, which is equal to core.getConfig.getDouble. And this is simply just locations.spawn.x. So we can literally just go ahead and copy this line. We can paste it 4 times. Don't worry. Yeah. So x, y, z. Now we need to change this to a float. Same with this. And this will be the yaw. And this one right here will be the pitch. Now we'll go ahead and pause this to a float. I'll pause the yaw and pitch to a float. The only thing that we need to change in the key path for the config is, where it says x, to change it to whatever we actually need to try and get. For example, yaw and pitch, and y and z. So once that is done, is we do spawn is equal to new location world x y z yaw pitch. So this will get the information and then initialize the variable for the return. And what we can do is we can right down here we can do player.teleport. And then we can literally just do locations.getSpawn. So if I was to start the server, it will spawn me inside of a block if I believe the world is the MC Nations hub at the current time of doing this, recording this. And if that's the case, it should spawn me inside of a block. Yeah, it will spawn me inside of a block, which is absolutely fine because this wasn't the actual initial testing world. As we can clearly see. So yeah, and it still sent me the welcome to Spigot Tutorials episode 2, and that is it. So basically right here where you would get the information from the config, you would just put in your normal stuff if you didn't want to do this config coded. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a rating as it really does help me out, and I hope to see you next time. See you guys.